I had just gotten married but was trembling in fear because the groom wasn't human at all. At that moment, the guests scattered in panic. It turned out that every 2 years, a creature known as the human-faced bear would come to the village to ask for a bride. The human-faced bear visits 3 times. The first time it brings gold and silver. The second time, it brings jade. If it succeeds in marrying, it will leave behind a 1,000-year-old ginseng. But if the proposal fails, the human-faced bear will become enraged and slaughter the entire village, and the chosen bride will ultimately meet a tragic death. I was the chosen bride. I was the only university student in the village. Although my brother strongly opposed it, I still returned to the village during the human-faced bear's proposal. My 4 classmates heard about this custom and decided to come along to see it for themselves. My brother angrily scolded them for being reckless. He told us that every person who enters the village will have their scent remembered. Once they leave, they will be doomed to die. But my classmates didn't believe him. They thought it was just an old folktale to scare people. Some even deliberately insulted the human-faced bear, provoking it to come after them. At that moment, a loud roar echoed. My brother hurriedly pulled me toward the house. But when we looked carefully, we realized it was just an ordinary black dog. Everyone burst into laughter, thinking the village's legend was just a joke. My brother helplessly took them home and settled them, and during dinner, he reminded them not to offend the human-faced bear during this time and to leave the village after the proposal ended. Otherwise, the entire village would be slaughtered because of their recklessness. But my classmates didn't care. They believed. They were modern youth and couldn't possibly believe in such superstitions. Just as we were debating, the lights in the yard suddenly went out. The front door slammed open, and outside, there was a heavy gold bar. My brother's face instantly turned pale. He knew this was the first gift from the human-faced bear, and I was its target. My brother sternly warned everyone that the gold bar represented the human-faced bear's proposal. If anyone touched it, it would mean agreeing to the marriage and the whole village would suffer. But the gold bar was incredibly tempting to my classmates. They began calculating its value. Some even suggested they should steal the gold bar and run away that night. My brother desperately stopped them, repeatedly emphasizing that if they didn't touch the gift, the human-faced bear might leave voluntarily. As everyone hesitated, one person excused himself to go to the bathroom and quietly snuck out. Not long after, his companions noticed he hadn't returned. It turned out that the greedy man had stolen the gold bar and hidden it in the woods. He smugly laughed at how foolish the villagers were. But soon, strange noises came from behind him. A huge force knocked him to the ground. When they found him, he was lying on the ground, the gold bar next to him. My brother was furious. He knew the man's actions had provoked the human-faced bear. In desperation, he grabbed the man, forcing him to return the gold bar. It was their only chance to survive. As they argued, an ear-piercing animal roar echoed and a massive footprint was left on the ground. The man, terrified, still stubbornly refused to acknowledge the existence of the human-faced bear. Under my brother's